Today on the Eating on a Dime show, I'm making my all-time favorite crock-pot chicken fajitas, and you only need 4 ingredients. Hey guys, today I'm making crock-pot chicken fajitas. If you've never made chicken fajitas in the crock-pot, you are missing out because it is the most flavorful, tender chicken that is perfect for chicken fajitas. Because I don't know about you, but sometimes when I eat chicken fajitas out and about, my chicken or the steak can be a little tough. You don't have that problem when you're making it in the crock pot, friends. It's so easy to do and perfect for this spring and summer because there's no need to heat up your kitchen. Your crock pot is going to do all the work. So if you are joining me, let me know what is your favorite thing to serve with chicken fajitas. So because the crock pot is going to do all the work, you're going to have extra time to do to make some really good stuff. So for example, Spanish rice, sopapilla cheesecakes, the list goes on, and all of the recipes are on eatingonadime.com. So if you would like the recipe for today's dinner, say, hey, let me know below, or you can find the recipe the link is in the description. I'm gonna have the recipe for crock-pot chicken fajitas and also our homemade taco seasoning that you're going to need for today's recipe. Okay, let's get going, friends. Step 1, you need a crock pot. Any crock pot will do, doesn't matter what kind. I am using my fancy one, but any crock pot will do in this recipe. We're gonna start off with 3 to 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts that we have already sliced into strips. By slicing them into strips first, you're already getting the chicken strips that you want in chicken fajitas. But the reason I like to do this first is I don't want shredded chicken in my fajitas because that's more like a taco. And I want to get these delicious flavors all throughout the chicken. So we're going to put that in the crock pot. Then we're going to add a cup of salsa. I'm using picante sauce, but any kind will do. You could do salsa verde. You could do a homemade salsa, but I'm doing a cheaper salsa. My rule of thumb is cook with a cheaper salsa and save your more expensive salsa for when you're topping your tacos and your fajitas. So we're going to pour this right over the chicken. If you are on Facebook or Instagram, go ahead and just say, hey, I want the recipe. We can message you a link directly to this recipe. If you cannot find the recipe for some reason, go to eatingonadime.com, search crockpot chicken fajitas, or you could just search chicken fajitas because you'll find our Instant Pot version and our skillet version. And you can also search homemade taco seasoning. Okay, back to cooking. Now that our salsa is in here, all we have to do is we're going to add some taco seasoning. I am using my homemade taco seasoning. As you can see, I just keep it in a jar, and I actually use like a seasoning lid, or you can do comes on top of a Parmesan cheese, and they fit great on top of a mason jar. That way you can shake your taco seasoning in if you want to. I'm going to measure out about 2 tablespoons, or if you were buying a store-bought packet, you would do a half a packet. But if you go to eatingonadime.com and search homemade taco seasoning, or the link is in the description, you'll see how easy it really is to make your taco seasoning at home. The reason I like to make my taco seasoning is because we have complete control over the sodium or the spice. If you like your tacos spicy, it's really easy to do. If you're watching your salt intake, you can adjust that inside this recipe. Okay, so now that this is done, we're just gonna mix it up. The reason I'm just mixing it up is because I want all the flavors all over my chicken. Okay, let me show you. Boop, see, super simple, super easy. This is some flavorful chicken. Now, coffee break. Give me a heart if you love coffee. Give me a thumbs up. If you are a tea drinker, I would do the heart and the thumbs up because I love them all. Okay, so last but not least, we just got to throw in some onions and some bell peppers because obviously you need that in fajitas. I have a half an onion already sliced so I don't cry on the video. I'm going to throw these in. Now, before I did this, I like to spread out the chicken all over on top. I like to spread it out in the crock pot so it'll evenly cook because I'm wanting these onions and peppers to just lay right on top of that chicken. They're going to get really flavorful from just sitting on top of the chicken, and they'll be less likely to be soggy because they're on top. Now, I'm making these pretty big so they'll last better, they'll last longer in the crock pot and not be soggy and mushy. If you like really crispy bell peppers, I would do an hour on low. That way they get cooked through, but they're still kind of crispy for you. But guys, I'm lazy, so I'm adding them all at the same time. So you can do any bell peppers you want. As you can see, I have a beautiful range of red, orange, green. On your onions, you can do white onion, yellow onion, and honestly, a red onion would be delicious as well. Dun, dun, dun. Done. That's how easy it is. Let me show you how beautiful it looks. See how easy it is? Now my bad friends. Now all we're gonna do is cover the lid, and you have a choice. You can do on high or on low. You pick. It doesn't take as long as a traditional crockpot recipe because our chicken is sliced. So it'll cook faster, and we don't want our chicken to be completely shreddable. We do want it to be fork tender, but we're not going to shred it. We want it to be where it just falls apart as you're eating it, and it's delicious and amazing. That's it, friends. Tell me that wasn't easy. Tell me you couldn't do that too, right? Okay, if you want the recipe, let's see, what is this? It says 4 ingredients. 1, 2, yeah, it was just 4 ingredients. So 4 ingredients is all you need to make simple but delicious crock-pot chicken fajitas. If you want the recipe, guys, I have it in the description right now. The link is in the description, or you can just say, hey, send me the recipe and we will message it to you. I think that's it, right? Okay, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, go to eatingonadime.com, search chicken fajitas or homemade taco seasoning so you can get today's recipe. Bye, guys.